So the prize announcement went out earlier. The prize is for new Teleport users who are starting a new store. If you sell $1,000 worth of anything, then we will pay you $1,000 as a prize. The reason we're doing this is the point of Teleport is to make it possible for people to create businesses that were never possible before. You're able to get access to a factory for free. And that's what Teleport is doing. But there is still the act of creating a business and creating a product and all kind of the upfront work. And there's not always a clear milestone of when the payoff will come because you don't know how the world will work, if people will like your idea or anything else. But what we wanted to do was create an incentive structure to where you knew where the first milestone was. If you hit this, then you get the payday and you hit success of some sort. So that is the reason we're doing this prize, is to incentivize people who may have been waiting on the sidelines thinking, I don't know if I should start a business right now, to start a business right now. Get it going. Set up your Etsy store, connect it to Teleport, and go. You have 30 days to get to $1,000 in sales. And if you do, we'll pay you $1,000 on top of whatever your sales are. Free and clear is what it is. That'll be a PayPal link transferred right to you. As far as the rules of the prize, they're all the common things. Don't commit fraud, don't do stupid stuff, and you do have to get it done in 30 days. Those are the big ones. The way I would go about doing this, if I was going after this prize and was a college kid with some spare time going into the summer, I would go through and I would find a bunch of models online, just a whole mess of models online. Find a bunch of models, start creating product listings with them. If you need help with those product listings, use ChatGPT, but wrangle it into something good. Take like the most popular product you've ever seen, like a Ridge wallet. Take the description of it and then say, ChatGPT, emulate that copy, but describe this vase. I'm not going to say vase. Don't do vases. But describe this 3D printed object. And then create a listing for it on Etsy. It will cost you about $25 to do this. You're going to have to pay $15 for a new Etsy store, plus a couple of listing fees, and then $10 for miscellaneous, whatever it is. So don't drink coffee for 3 days and you'll be fine. But grab a bunch of files. You can either grab them from a Patreon that has a large back catalog so that you have 1,000 files to pull from. That way you can also pull from files that other people aren't like currently selling but are still in that same catalog. That way you only have one Patreon subscription. Don't do the most recent stuff. Do the work, dig into the bowels of their history and get the good stuff. And then you are going to, within 3 days, create 20 listings on Etsy. You will either print the objects and take pictures or take screen caps of the item in some kind of render environment. If you have Autodesk 360, you can upload the STL, render it inside of a space so that it looks nice. Or you can take the STLs, pull them into 3D Builder, and throw up some photos behind them. That'll work fine. Do a green screen, give some context, edit the photos in some kind of a way. Don't just screenshot the thing in the render. You won't sell anything that way. 20 listings in the first 3 days. And then every day for the next 30 days, you're going to list 5 more items at least. That'll get you to 150 items. I would be shocked if you did not get to $1,000 in sales if you listed 5 new items every day for 30 days. So yeah, I would be very surprised by that. That would be how I would go about it. If you're starting fully cold, you have to get the reps in, get the numbers in. That is what you need to do in order to be successful at this prize. That's just the fundamental printing model. Upload a bunch of models and get them going. Here's the trick too. The work with Teleport is literally just connect it to the Etsy store. You don't have to do any matches yet until you start getting orders. You only have to match stuff up when there is an order. So again, there's no effort on the Teleport side until you actually start making sales. We're really excited about this prize because we think it'll, again, scoot a bunch of people off the sidelines into the field to play, because that's what the 3D printing world needs. More people need to just go and start the business because it is passive right now. With Teleport, you don't have to deal with the shenanigans of stuff. So go consider this your excuse to get started and to go. This is not going to run forever. We're doing this for 30 days. And then if you don't get started in those 30 days and then run for 30 days after the start date, then it won't apply anymore. So do it right now. We announced it a few days ago, so you're running out of time. But beyond that, go. Just go. Start something up. If you've been waiting for a couple of months for the thing to be right, stop doing that. Go get something listed out the door. I hear this from people all the time of like, yeah, I'm thinking about a product. But I'm working on it for a couple more months. There's no product that needs a couple more months of work. There's no 3D printed product that needs a couple more months of work. Go. Get some version of it out the door right now, because you're just going to think about it for a couple more months, and then you're going to think about it for a couple more months, and then you're going to be like, oh, Christmas season, I'm busy. There'll always be an excuse. Get started right now. This is the best incentive we could come up with to give you no excuse to start, because if you start later, you will miss this opportunity. So there is that.